Hi, Lynn Carnes here. I'm coming to you from Mystic Waters to talk about doing a performance appraisal today. So often we get the blank performance appraisal from our boss who says, I'm meeting with you in a week. Here's the blank form. Fill this out and we'll go over it. And there's something very cool about that power that he gives you or she gives you that says, here, take the blank form and fill it out. It's also intimidating to me to start with a blank form, but the most important thing to me is if you start with that form, you are actually making yourself completely fit into the company culture. And here at Creative Spirits Unleashed, what I would rather see you do is harmonize with the company culture, which means you have your part and they have their part. So let me give you a quick tip on how to do a performance evaluation starting differently than trying to fill out the form. I would say write a narrative report to the boss that talks about what you've done for the year. For sure, start with your goals. Talk about the results you've achieved. Add the numbers as necessary. I feel like all of that's important. But also write on the problems you solved, the approach you took, and sort of the stuff that kind of is behind the scenes that people can't see. If you write that as a narrative first, almost like I hate to call it a long email, but do a long email to your boss to say, hey, how'd you do this year? Here's everything. That's the data then that you can go back and fill in the form for, maybe even share the longer narrative data with him or her later. But do that as a way to get started, and then that's like a better way to plug in your work to the company culture and their requirements. Otherwise, you're just filling out a form, going through a process. You may or may not get something out of it. I guarantee you, if you write that narrative report, you're going to get something out of it for yourself that you wouldn't have otherwise gotten, and you'll be able to achieve what your boss is asking you to do. Hope this helps.